So for this meditation, find a quiet space for you to relax back in. You may wish to do this outside in your garden, or watching the sea, or just on your bed or couch, wherever is comfortable. And take some deep breaths in. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And again in through the nose. Pause and exhale out through the mouth. And again in through the nose. Pause and hold. And exhale out through the mouth. And allow a deep sigh of a breath move through and a verbal sound out through your mouth. So something like this. And as you sigh and soften on the exhale, release any tension in the shoulders, the face, the mouth, and all the way down to your sitting space. You can do one or two more of these. You can bring your hand up to your face, a hand on the chest, and just massage between the brows. As you allow the natural cadence of your breath, just breathing as you massage the worry lines or furrow lines, tapping if you wish along the brow, under the eyes. Massaging the jaws, down the neck, opening, stretching that jaw. You can stick your tongue out to stretch the tongue and bring it back as far as it goes. And you can use your tongue as you breathe in to stretch out the inner skin of your cheek, the inside of your cheek. Stick your tongue around, massage that inner cheek, one side. You're breathing in through the nose as you do this. You may feel a tender stretch. And the other. Allow any yawns, sighs, swallows. And if you really need that support, bring your hand to the back of your neck and just massaging where your skull sits on your spine. You can bring both hands up to the pressure points around the occipital bone, as if you're pushing up and in. And just stretch your neck out either side. When you're ready, and give your Shoulders a squeeze one side and the other. Shaking your fingers out when you're done, releasing any energy. And breathe. Remember, on all exhales, you want to soften right down to the sitting space. And as you begin to relax and soften, letting anything go, any tensions of the day just fade away. I invite you to call back all of your energy to the here and the now, to your body right now, right here. I call all of my energy back to me, right here, right now, through all time and space and dimensions. Thank you. Breathe yourself in, and this is where your mind may be with other people or places or situations, or perhaps where you may have cords connected to others. And for now, you just want to call everything back to you. You may even become aware of other people's energy in your field, perhaps where they have cord connections to you or thoughts in your field, needs or wants. And just for now, take a breath in. And as you breathe, it's as if you're like a wave. And it's as if the wave comes across the sand on the strand and just washes away or even pushes further out, anywhere where anyone may be impinging upon your energy stream or field. So we're clearing this all around you now. This is your space, your time, and we will begin. Shama kwayan tiama kalihiti. I want you to invoke your I Am presence. And the intention we are holding is to bring forth the highest frequency of Christ light. As above, so below, as within, so without. So we become the antennae, the channel of all of the light of Christos to move through us and down to the earth. And it's as if the doors and the windows open, the portals above us and beneath us, as we are the channel. And we call forth, I am that I am, along with the source of all that is, for it is all connected. Christos, I invoke you. Christ, I invoke you. And I now infuse myself with the light of Christ. It may start slowly at first, trickling in, or you may feel as if you stepped underneath a full stream, a waterfall. And just breathe as this light, this energy flow. It may be any color that you sense or need right now, for Christos is within all colors and spectrums. And just like raindrops, water drops, you begin to feel yourself fill up. From From the top of your crown opening, you may feel a soft sway of your neck, your head, if you're sitting up. As this begins to open and you're going to invoke more and more, please, thank you. And feeling just that first wave move down your body, through the shoulders, the neck, down the spine, the hips, all the way down to the knees, the ankles, and the feet. And remembering again, as above, so below, the feet now anchoring into the earth Christos grid. Activating the Christos spiral right at your feet and moving you right into the center core of the earth, and through the center core of our earth into the Christos new grid system, Kama Waeti, where the new frequency of earth resides and is building and growing. Allowing the Christos light to meld and pour into that pearlescent, beautiful golden silver light of the new crystal grid. Good, and breathing now again. And infusing yourself once more from the top of your crown as we call forth the Christ mind. Just bringing your awareness to your head, your mind, your brain, your crown, your skull region. Even as I am doing this, I'm noticing energy move and I'm yawning. So whatever happens naturally will be for you. I now invoke the Christ mind, the mind of Christ. I invoke you. I call you forth. Meld with me, infuse with me right here, right now. Christ mind. And as you breathe in, you get a sense of the Christos mind superimposing, melding upon you, within you, where your mind becomes one with Christ mind. You become the Christ mind. And as you breathe, this light is just moving in through your hemispheres, left and right, moving into the electrical and magnetic circuits of the brain as it continues to impose and imprint and infuse. This light moving into your memory system, short and long term, clearing and purifying and clarifying, releasing any traumatic events from your system that is no longer needed, that is no longer in your now. As you continue to breathe, the vibration of this continues to increase and move into the pineal gland, the pituitary, hypothalamus, all of the chemical systems of the brain, the neurons, the synapses, the transmitters, amniera, makwaya naro oralir, samzarawaruram. Kawena. And it feels good. You may sense even your optic nerves begin to clear around the eyes, the nerves around the ears, the throat. The mouth, the tongue, the teeth, all the nerves of the face and the skull and the head. Kia suia tia kataram leke, masukam jara atra kasam seva asam nara uram, klehe. Just breathing in as this light continues to infuse maswa sanama samayir. And it's as if you get a sense of the Christ mind, not just within you, but that version of consciousness that also resides without of us, that's in the field, if you will. Tawagama chinyama katawatikia katawasa. Timakawatan jamatayele mlehe. And they're just showing me now Hamakwai basoya, that Christ mind and the consciousness of the field, but also the akwati nyamalahetwaro. Every thought we ever have, maku'jam jiriyale, from the very beginning of time to now and to the very end, and all of the reactions that take place with this thought processes, both within and outside of the brain, where our serotonin, our dopamine responses are, if you will. All of this is moving into regulation, harmony, in alignment with the Christos frequency. And it's as if they're bringing in the light of the sun through our eyes and skin to assist with this. The light of Helios, that contains all the rays of the sun that assist our brain and regulation systems, hormonal systems, transmitter systems. Thank you. You may feel a sense of a pressure around the third eye, the fourth eye connected to time, the third eye connected to all that is seen and unseen. Makiam te uati kia kalhamdra ata kala smarur imra. As you breathe in, you may have the faintest sensations in that area of the headspace. As the clearing and purification continue to happen there, thank you. Seeing with Christ eyes, knowing with Christ mind, and the wisdom of Christ within and without. And again, I'm being brought to the Christ consciousness residing not just within but without of us. Tamakwayanama, the field of Christ surrounding us, where we have access to all knowledge, wisdom, and information. And as we soften and on our breath, we enter into that field of thought, focus, to create the reality ma'awahimyama that we experience. Vima sama uakiana, and this is the clearest form of thought focus that I'm being shown. Makwa'atjanjeria, and it's as if they're darahala malacham lehidri, they, the Christos frequency, maru ureti, or moving and working through our limiting belief systems. That's what I'm sensing now. As if there's pockets or wiring systems within the hemispheres or the brain or even the consciousness, not just in, but outside. And this feels not just karmic, but ancestral as well, like where we're born with these beliefs, be they cultural, social, or bloodline, or we're coming through with these belief systems in our karma. Aya makwa samjo orhamli'i. This is now musukya makariyata, being cleaned, undone, brahatakia, deleted, if you will, from these filing systems, masukyana. Ooh, I can feel that. I feel a physical chiama kukyana haraka. For me, it's working very much on my right side right now. It may be on your left, it may be on both, and also to recognize they may be harmonizing both the left and right hemispheres. So I'm going to also invite that through, where some of us operate more, excuse me, from one side, yama kwayate, chiakata, at the expense of the other. So we're looking for that harmonization. Simasa maharatarati. Thank you. Again, you're just going to hear me release this. As I speak this out, I too am being worked within it. Am liakalama swayati. Thank you. Makwan zeriap doram drake kakasam samasur amle. So we're inviting Christ miracles into our mind consciousness, into our brain, into the crown, so that we know how and when to use this wisdom and knowledge, how to apply it, when to use it. Chamakwaya matiati kiakade mata. Thank you. Bringing attention and a focus to where you feel you need it, be it the ears, the eyes, be it the tongue, the mouth, the jaw, the teeth, the pineal, the pituitary. So just focus some light anywhere that you need it most now. And feel that alignment. Seeing with Christ's eyes, hearing all with Christ's ears, speaking with the tongue of Christ, the words of Christ, all in alignment with the divine. Breathe in. I am the receivership of Christ, within me and without of me.
Longing for light, we wait in darkness. Longing for truth, we turn to you. Make us your own, your holy people, light for the world to see. Christ be our light, shine in
causal, the crown, the fourth eye, the third eye, moving into the alta major now, Makwayana Malihitriataka, which is a connection, Masiyatiakata, to this divine source, so that we sense it, hear it, listen when it's there, nudging us, helping us, Wasamatarahata, in our daily life. Connected into the higher troth, the highest frequency of words used and spoken that resonate with Christ's frequency. Hamya Mora, that heal all those who hear you speak. Tramdro otro, words weighted with the resonance of Christos. Bukayam, that open, clear, and clarify not just your field, but the field of all. Yamakwasamnyana Hatra, including earth and all of her living beings. Siyananananur, Yamakwasem Jibasuram Darvehe. What a gift. Saku ante atiria. Vuadre. Dramachatkialahamsamahatra. And the activation of this higher truth is as if they're showing me the words open sesame. You know, we've heard these words before. Abracadabra, open sesame. And it's as if the power of the truth and the vocal cords and the sound resonance opens the field instantly to us, as if we can literally, by just saying open and walk through the dimensional fields. That is what I'm being shown. Makwaya simata. As we infuse with Christ, so be it. And this feels like it's linked into the light body. And when I say that, I feel like Maswaya mawe siria rekuram dratarach salamar kiam gurims yamaro. I'm gonna chill all over my body saying this. Rora merivisi mawa yakara. As if when we become, which we are now, becoming more and more of our light body, the Christ light body, infused within us, sa'amahwe iti k'amt k'eakatkara. As if we are, it's not that we're less matter, but being able to move through matter and from matter into light. Masakayanametri, I'm being shown the gifts of bilocation are part of this as well. That is that when we're saying, like, I'm just using open sesame as a bit of a joke, but that's what they're showing me. Akiane, as we say open sesame, and we have the thought, the Christ mind thought of, we want to be here, we want to be with this place, this situation, this person, this thing. And we move through the dimensional fields to it, but our bodies move into the light body more. To reappear, if you will, to superimpose as a physical apparition or physical matter in another time and place. That's what they're showing me. And this is how. And they're saying, like, getting the Italian word, piano, piano. Softly, softly, smoothly, smoothly. Kliimia, all in good time, as we continue to be infused more and more. Ayamakwa asiania, that these types of gifts, rokukiam that etlia, open up more to us. Ayam daramgaya yamburam samakyanamate. I infuse myself with the Christ words, the Christed truth. Ka'akwa hisi, the vocal cords of Christos, mosokata namatiakiati, kuka makianama, roko lemle. Healing the thyroid, the parathyroid that is here, optimally functioning. Makwanze ni makiakalia matarataka, hima, any disease of the throat, hormonal systems cleared. Masavasa makiatari handrandrondre. Any imprints placed upon you in any karmic lifetime or ancestral bloodline or this life. And when I say imprints, it's where we've closed ourselves down or forcibly been closed down by others. This may be physical abuse, hands around the throat. Just taking a breath in. Or it may be that energetic constriction. And anywhere those ropes, ties, bands, chains are, we revoke, rescind, delete them through all time, space, dimensions, and realities as we continue to infuse our truth with more and more Christ light. It's as if we're saying, Christos, Christ, step into me now. I receive you. Thank you. And as that light stream continues to move down, now it's going to move into the spine, the 33 vertebrae of the spine, from the brain, the neck, all the way down to the coccyx. The Christ 33, Mafasamje Matareti. And this is linked into the nervous system and the Christ spine. Christ, infuse me with your spine, your strength of spine, your glory of the spine. Makwanziga katakuati. Reinya matra, the crystal spine, connected to you, Christos, and to the earth, Christos, as above, so below. The source of Christ and the earth of Christ. Haimya makwayati, for we are the bridge between both. Mlalu Oma, and this is our highway system, if you will, of energy frequency moving through the crown into the spine and down to the earth through us. Himya malahawayasi, our support, our strength. Riyam zer ur am vetri, from where our muscular skeletal system is rested upon, built upon. Blessing that Christos spine and the movement it allots to us. And it feels like for me, I'm seeing golden light. You may see any other color. There may be sparkles or crystal light. It may be a combination of color light. And just breathe it in. This will heal also any issues of the spine, the back, the discs, and the nerves, if you have sciatica or anything of that sort. I'm saying yes to that. Fushaf shafrur shifi shifasur shaf shafur shivi shaf samsur simasi. And as within, so without, the spine or the nervous system, because I'm going to really include the nervous system in this, the consciousness of the nervous system, I infuse with Christ's light. The nervous system of Christ becomes my nervous system, attuned, relaxed, at peace, and yet holding the wisdom of all that is. Where my nervous system is safe, just being. And it is the beingness of Christ that we enter into, isn't it? Remembering that Christ is all of the Christos frequency. And all the beings that have held that frequency, living and non-living. Mea makwaya namatewata. Bosab jerib shabrab turumtre. And recognizing Yeshua as one of the main masters, holders, gifts given to us by Source. Part of that triune. Tamle, Tamla, Tiamaklali. Softening your sitting space. You may need a sigh because this is going to work on the diaphragm as well and the lungs. Everything is connected. From the shoulders down to the hands and the arms, because our nervous system has that highway running throughout the whole body. The vagal nerve, Makwaya Samnyara Hatra, and all the other associated nerves with it. Chiamakwanje, anywhere there is trauma, we're inviting that to release fear, doubt, shock, makwante, numbness, frozenness, disassociation. We call all of it back into harmony now as you align more with the Christos frequency. And allow that healing light to move through. Clearing, cleaning, moving out anything not serving you. Even on the breath, as you breathe out, it's just being moved away, right out of your field. Right to source or right to earth. You can hear my own responses there, so allow yours through. And if you need to bring your hands to massage anywhere that's feeling tension, do that. If it's in the belly, the breasts, the shoulders, the back, if you need to bring your hands to those areas, bring them there. Support yourself, hold yourself. If you need to massage under the rib cage, the diaphragm, just pressing in, pressing out, cradle yourself. Allow that energy to move through. All the way down, softening to the sitting space, the cervix. Inviting in the Christ heart, the sacred heart of Christ. I infuse my heart with the Christ heart. We are as one. My heart and the Christ heart are aligned as one. Compassion, forgiveness. As you breathe in, just allow anywhere you need more of that compassion, more of that forgiveness. I'm sorry, me. Please forgive me. If there's any part of me still holding on to something, not serving me, and allow a knowing of what that something is. The Christos will tell you. It may be grief, anger, fear, whatever it might be. Just whatever it is that is not serving you. Allow that to come into your consciousness. Sima samakwaya samnariyali hamalakayatayati. And connect with your hand. Thank you, me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you're feeling. I'm sorry you're carrying. And notice if everything that you're feeling and carrying are actually yours. You may be feeling or carrying someone or something else. So just allow your acknowledgement and validation, recognition to come to that. I recognize you. Whatever that pain is, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. What do you need? There may even be a little version of you, a little girl you, a little boy you, a little me you. Rise up into your awareness. Fasamya mahwe salar. Ninu marari narayer. Ekinas samarata tur indra dre. Moya nira oeroso. Avasam jamaye. I love you, me. Thank you. And I lovingly release and let you go. as I infuse the Christ compassion and forgiveness and love and trust. Christ, I trust in you. Christ, I love you. Christ, forgive me and I forgive you. Christ, have compassion for me. I mean, the old faithful one that we've heard before, Christ, have mercy on me. Whatever words you need, allow them through. Yama kuhietia kiana malila sumzara safacha yama sur amdrelir amdor. Visham narata durim nyam nyam. Visham narata durim nyam nyam. Ego he avesiabduram le kalachasa. From the sacred heart of you, to the back of your heart, to the midsection there. This opening and receiving. So what you give out from the front, you receive from the back, all moving into the Christ alignment. Thank you. And this is moving and spinning. You may sense just that movement of light throughout it, crystallizing everything, magnifying it, illuminating, radiating. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. This moving into the divine will center. I align my will with the Christ will. I align my will to source. I will be that which I will be. I am that I am that. Under all of the Abunda Bashmaya, the birther of the light, sound, creation, vibration. I align my will to yours, Christ. Make my will yours. You may see this as 1,000 suns lighting within the divine will center, your holy will. And anywhere there is any density of the lower will, the denser will, the lower desires rather than the higher truth desires, anywhere that's there. Anywhere we have fear of not having enough, fear of not being enough, fear of having to leave part of what we might think is us behind, and we're afraid to let go of this identity. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I now align with the I am of me and the I am of Christos Christ. Thank you. Kakanamatia katakwasachi. Niro ur amrli ikriakata soma samasi. This light now will penetrate all of the organs in the surrounding area. We have our lungs, our diaphragm, our liver, our spleen, pancreas, gallbladder. We have our stomach, the esophagus, the intestines, the tops of the kidneys. All of this area here, we're just breathing that Christ light in so it heals and moves into every single cell, every single organ, purifying, clarifying, Christ lighting it up, releasing all and any density, any emotion stored in the organs or any of the musculoskeletal system here will also release. Habu kham khalahatki kukurum klachir sam klikalam. And so it is. Breathing all the way down now, this light, softening the sitting space again. And as it's continuing to pulsate within the brain space, the pineal, the pituitary, the throat, the heart, back and front, the divine will center, back and front, the higher heart, sacred heart, Makwayata, all of the heart is included in this. And as we breathe it down now through the diaphragm, down the spine, to the navel, Maswayam Narahatra, the Nadu Bindu point, Makyana Matrayatri, that connects you to the Divine Mother, where you've been birthed from the cosmos through the Divine Mother Father frequency. Siamna Yeti, where you were birthed from your own mother and all generations previous to her, right back to the very start. Arhyam Lach, the first creation. Tiama Khatka, you've been made in the perfect image of the Source, perfect image of Christ. This is the point we're at now, so bringing that Christ light to the navel. Kamsungyak Yatse Makukaya Matinya Makatuati. Brahantron, the healer you, the creator you, the birther you. I infuse myself with the Christ light of the navel, where I am still connected into the cosmic womb. And here I can return always with just a thought and a breath to my divinity, to my mother, my father, my source of all and everything, my creator. Glory, glory be. Blessings, healings, miracles, creation, always in motion. Praryaratara, and all of our creations within us, infused with the light of Christ. All creations purified, the plus, the minus, the yes, the no. There are no wrong creations. And anything that is in duality, we're inviting it into harmony, oneness, alignment with divinity, where that needs and wants to happen. Thank you. My womb is Christ's womb. Remembering that as we are working with the Yeshua forces here, as well as all of the other Christos forces, Yeshua having the strongest womb frequency ever on earth. There has yet to be one like that in strength and power. Ayimakwayanamati. And this is what we are aligning to, this power, this strength, this miracle frequency of the Yeshua Christ womb, of his mother Miriam, and of him, Yana Makwaya Simyariatri. And if you wish, infuse even Miriam's womb into yours now, whether you have a womb or not, the energetic imprint. And I've played with this over the last while. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. And in those words I infuse that Christos frequency into my womb. You can play with that if it aligns to you. You may choose to use Yeshua's womb. You may choose just to use the Christos frequency womb in general. There's no right and wrong. It's just sometimes our mind likes to imagine or play with things. So do what feels good for you. It may be a dragon womb, the Christ dragon frequency. There is no right and wrong here. Ur amlikim saram tratur mlivliep aplul mlalikia dramdra. And you can hear my throat now because our wombs are divinely connected to the throat. We're activating the higher womb frequency with the higher throat frequency. The Christ womb with the Christ throat, please, thank you. I align myself, I effuse myself, I meld myself. Holy womb, holy of holies, holy navel, holy of holies, holy Nadu Bindu point, holy of holies that connects to the divine mother of the cosmic realms, holy of holies, the Kalima, the Sophia, the Shekinah, the Ruach, Holy Spirit, Samyanananum, Eyu. I am Sivasur. Holy, holy, Holy Spirit of my womb and Christ womb, activate within me now all of the healing potential and power, Rahandretri, within me and the divine field. My womb is completely healed. My heart is completely healed. My mind is completely healed. My throat is completely healed. My will is completely divinely healed. Masuya makanimati. Blessed be the source of all life. Hawayati. Blessed be you. Blessed be me. Blessed be the Holy Spirit within me. You may wish to visualize that light moving into your ovaries or the space where your ovaries were if you've had a hysterectomy. I want you to recognize that it's the energetic imprint into the tubes. This light moving from the ovaries and the tubes, knowing that the ovaries they're in suspended animation. Our eggs within the ovaries are suspended in animation there, which in itself is as if God is showing us, Source is showing us, a quantum field within our bodies. This is the space within spaces where ether resides, if you will, where the God particle is. This is where life comes from. Now, whether you've had a child or not, or created life in this way, physically or not, that matters not. For that potential energy is always there, whether you've gone through menses or menopause, it matters not. It is always there, the energetic potential. Vasam. And that divine potential is remembrance of the divine cosmic womb. So bringing that light there and within the tubes all the way into the uterus and the uterine lining, or the imprint of that. Healing anything that is out of balance here. And by that, any thick linings, thin linings, any fibroids, endometriosis, any cysts, any discomfort in the menses, anything that is not in perfect harmony to the Christos womb frequency, that is healed, and not just healed within you, but through all of your bloodline and karmic line. As we hold the continued faith in the Christ, it is already done. And any emotions, beliefs, trauma stored here, we invoke the Christ to clear, heal, purify, sanctify, and relieve us of any traumas within the womb space, be they birth traumas, sexual traumas, creation traumas, anywhere that's there. We lovingly release and let go. Please forgive us. Thank you. We're sorry that we feel. And if you need to say this out loud and pause this to go through it deeper, do so. Breathe. Every breath you take amplifies the Christos light within the womb, Nadus Bindu, and navel space, your creation center. Connecting into the divine cosmic womb, allow that flow of Christos frequency from your womb to the divine cosmic womb. Hayama, spiral, again using the Christos spiral it in and spiral it out. It is the fingerprint of God's source. And we are that fingerprint. We are made in that perfect image of the source. Creations of the divine. And we have permission to be. We have permission to be Christ. That is not just for one person. Hamu'eti, it is true that he embodied that completely, but it is for all of us to carry that now, to be that now, to move in that, speak in that, live in that now. Awaken in it. Remembering that those of you that have already born children or will bear, this energy is already moving into them and their future children, be they male or female. And if you are yet to conceive, into your future child or children. It is rippling out. Breathe. I infuse myself with the light of Christ. My womb is your womb. And I infuse myself with the cosmic womb of the Divine Mother, whereupon all creation lies, not just humanity, but all of creation, and all of time, and all of space, and the all and the everything that has been, and is yet to come. That is what we are entering into now. And breathe and be there. Mzuya vzukiyama sabatenama lir kadabadur hayanun yun yun oke samdarim eur. And just allow yourself to explore and rest within the divine womb cosmos as you continue to infuse with the light of divinity. Taking another deep breath in. Allowing any messages to come to you from the divine source, the divine cosmic mother, Sophia, Ruach, Shekinah, Kali, Holy Spirit, whatever it is, whoever it is showing up for you. And if you are alone there, know that you're within her, if that makes sense. So she's surrounding you completely. However, there may be a being that is representative of this divine cosmic birther potential. And this being will be close to you now, will lay hands upon you, And the sense I'm getting is a deep honoring that having remembered that we be this and that we are here gathered together in our spiral circle, our womb space. This gathering is like a womb space, all together, receiving each other just as we are, without judgment, without expectation. Masiyama, raw and vulnerable. And it's as if this is being acknowledged. I get the sense of tender, loving hands, Sa'amachweti, and that we are in a form of initiation, sacred, holy. And as we breathe, we're feeling that move everywhere. It's like we know we're in holy space, but this is the deep knowing, right? You may receive something now. It may be an image, a gift, an activation, initiation. It may be a memory. It may be just a sense of deep peace and love. She may speak with you. And I'm going to give a moment for any interaction. She may show you something or bring you somewhere. I feel it may be different for us all. And that's why I'm kind of saying this out loud. And some of us may be just cocooned, because that's what we need. So just allow whatever your journey is. Seamakya, allow it to unfold and yourself to receive. Bathe it in the Christos light. Some of you may even feel like you're receiving a whole new blueprint. A blueprint of creation, of being. Whatever it may be, thank you. Thanking all the energies present. And I'm going to invite you to, when you're ready, spiral back down into our roots. For this is where we're going next, connecting our root to the Christ root, infusing ourselves with the Christos root frequency, a very strong, earthed, rooted beingness in Christ. And this is do you know what I'm seeing is like that promise of God in the physical, the promise of Source physically being earthed and rooted, being flesh. I'm not sure if I'm getting the right words there. I'm just going to breathe in, and I'm breathing into my root as I invite you to breathe into yours. And I'm noticing still a little tension that I hold in my back passage. So I'm going to take a few deep breaths and just soften that right down. And sometimes this is like the body has been programmed. The nervous system is so used to a certain program running that we're bringing more and more consciousness to undo that. Like I had to breathe. Even though I've been softening this the whole time, I still recognize the tiniest bit of tension still there. We're undoing all of this, all of these old systems, old ways of being, old ways of holding ourselves, old ways of grounding even into the earth. Because we can use these false systems of grounding also. We're kind of being invited to step out of that and what that might look like for us. So, with that being said, I'm softening deeper. And the root is a beautiful thing. It is a blooming thing. It is ever growing and ever evolving. It is the tailbone. So bringing your attention again down the spine, 33 vertebrae to the tailbone, even to the edges of the cervix, the vaginal canal, the back passage. I'm like, is there a better word for anus? No, but the back passage, the perineum, the urethra, the clitoris, as we're dealing with the female anatomy here. Oh, the labia, the thighs, the inner thighs, all of this sacred area that has had a lot of stuff spewed upon it, consciously and unconsciously. Programs, thoughts, beliefs, violations, not being considerate of the sanctity and sacredness of this space. Anywhere there's any beliefs of it's something to hide, it's dirty, it's old, I'm going to use the word disgusting because that's coming up in the space. Anywhere that's been told to us, we're sorry, please forgive us. Anywhere we have shame around it. And anywhere, whether it's been medical or physical or sexual, where we've been penetrated in any way. You know what I mean, even with the medical side, right? It's uncomfortable. And I've noticed just going through things like this, it can leave imprints, energetic imprints, and it's up to us to ensure that anything that is near our sacred areas is continually holified, is what I want to say. Sanctified, holified. Right? That the hands, the touches, the needles, the probes, whatever goes near you, whether it's the front or the back, is continually sanctified, holified, and no imprint ever is left behind. Samasuya Nimitjiyata, and any imprint there that's been there from the past, be it karmically, ancestrally through our bloodlines, traumas through the bloodlines, or something we've experienced in this life that perhaps maybe still has some residues where it has not been honored, loved, allowed to be in its truth and expression, where it's been constrained or restrained. Please forgive us, we're sorry. Because this is divinely connected to the womb also. It's all one if you look at it. Where it just hasn't been safe. I'm sorry, me, it hasn't been safe to be in my body. It hasn't been safe to be a woman. It hasn't been safe to be a womb. A womb I am. Amyamakuyata. They're being clear about that when I say that word. Womb I am. Masakatiyanama. In other words, in all of the power and the divinity of the holy womb. Yama katarama turiyam lalivihesi samakuri imdriyatra. Breathe. And I feel this deeply connected into my heart space. This womb heart connection. And anywhere I have grief, I'm releasing that now too. And you may have grief, you may have anger, you may have shame, betrayal, You may have others' feelings, energies, or beliefs there, and anywhere that's true, forgive us. Please forgive me, I'm sorry. And I now lovingly release and let it go. Thank you. It's the power of the I am Christos, because I invoke the I am of Christ to be here within the womb I am root of me. Amliyama kayamana toromte. Into the full bodiedness of all that I am, the spirit embodied. And again, I'm just going to say this, the Miriam is coming through and the Yeshua is coming through. And as if they're walking towards me, saying, look at me and look through me, like look within me, through me. Do you think I came here with just 50% of my soul or all of me embodied? Am I fully the Christ or only 10%? Don't you think I had to fully embody here to hold this and be? That's kind of like I'm saying, yes, yes, you did. And it's like that power. It's like I'm seeing them like stride across the earth, the ground, sands, and it's like this empowered move. And you know what? It's reminding me also of the Kali before she goes into battle with the darker forces, and she's just her boom, 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 boom. It's like that energy. It's very, here I am. It's not, well, maybe I'm kind of here. It's, here I am. And that's what they're inviting us into. They being us, they being the Christos, that is all that we be. Do we choose that? Is that a yes, a maybe, or just a little right now? And if it's just a little right now, well, if not now fully, when? And what would it take to allow that to be fully right here, right now? What must be acknowledged? What must be released? What must be loved back into its true existence? Samo, Shyama Kayamana Area. I'm going to do a little hello me in my root. I'm going to check in with that. And I'm inviting you to check in with yourself. So as I'm breathing in, there's a little voice. And the little voice is saying, it's hard to be in a body. It's hard to be here fully. It's hard to be this physical, holding all of my divinity. It can hurt. Others can hurt me, right? These are like little voices. So anywhere that's there within you, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Or within me. And there's also this resistance energy. And this may not be in all of you, but I'm going to speak it out loud for those it is. I don't actually want to be here fully. I'll dip my toes in to have an experience, but my 2 feet and my full body, that's asking too much. That's just too much. Anywhere that's there, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Or I'm afraid. I'm so afraid to be fully here. I don't trust that God has me, that Source has me, that Christos has me. I don't even trust that my body has me if I fully come in. Anywhere that's there, I'm sorry, please forgive me. And when I come in, I feel more pain. It's easier to be numb, a little bit numb and a little bit out. Anywhere that's true, I'm sorry, please forgive me. So not everybody is going to have that, but those of us that do, I'm sorry. I'm breathing into that root space, that womb I am root with you and myself. And I'm saying, I'm really sorry, please forgive me. And it's kind of like a little voice saying, so I'm even going to say, little me, please forgive me. And I have pain in my heart and my chest saying this. There's like a pain here. For me anyway, and I'm sensing it in a few others of us. So I just want to speak it out loud. And also like a pressure to be here. And that pressure can make us feel absolutely exhausted. Like, oh, I'm just so weary. My body is tired. I feel old. And it's like I'm seeing the word old in capital letters, and anywhere that's true, I'm sorry. And the aches and cracks, the aches of the body, anywhere that's there, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Because the truth is, the Christed physicality does not hold aches and pains in that way. The Christed physicality does not have pain to be fully embodied. So whatever beliefs, and I'm not even sure all of them yet because I'm still maneuvering this myself, so I'm just going to say whatever beliefs, structures, traumas held within our physical streams of consciousness and physicality, the field within us, be they ancestral, bloodlines, be they karmic or just this life experience, I'm really, 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 really sorry. Please forgive me. And where I have made decisions or where you have made decisions, that it's easier not to be, and take a breath into that, easier not to be, which is in alignment, right? To be fully here. Easier not to be fully embodied. And you know what? I get away with being a little because my being a little is more than most others. So where that comparison thing, because that's what we as children, we do. We look at mommy, we look at daddy, we look at brother, we look at sister, we look at uncle, we look at aunt, granny and granddad, and we go, okay, this is what it looks like to be here. And I will model myself after that too. So some of us have actually done it that way. And anywhere that's true, I'm sorry, please forgive me, because we didn't have the model of what that actually is. We did not have the Christ fully embodied in front of us. And I am going to say, because it's come up in this space, some of you, if not all of us, have had lives with Christ. You've been there. In fact, he has done miracles on you. I know that for sure. We had a chat with somebody about that. And I know some of you are his followers, being taught by him and spreading that around the world. I know that because we've done soul readings together. So we had that in that memory. We have that in our field. And to be honest, I think all of us have, right? Just haven't checked us all in. So I need you to check in. Is that true, me? And take a breath and just go, okay, if I have had that physical incarnation as well, that means it's in my cellular body stream of my consciousness. And therefore I activate it right here, right now. Thank you. Ha'mokia, as I invoke the Christ within the root of the womb I am, I activate that remembrance of what it actually is like to be 100% fully here. And again, remember, it might not have been Yeshua. It may have been another being fully embodied as Christos. So whatever it is that's coming to you is that, allow that in. But I am speaking about Yeshua as well. Thank you. Oof. And allow that light to permeate now into the lower back, the hips, the pelvis, the thighs, the top of the thighs, and where the legs feel heavy. And release that density from the hips. Release that density from the lower back. Release that density from the legs, the knees, the calves, the ankles, and the feet. So let's bring that spiral light down. Christ spiral light, infusing all of your lower body with the body of Christ, Christos. Thank you. It's even like I'm just saying, sit into me now. So I'm just getting you all as one, right? Infuse with me. Thank you. I am that I am. I am that. I am the light of the world. I am the light of Christos. I am the holy womb. I am mother of the cosmos, father of the cosmos. I am a Kiana, abunda bashmaya, nit kadashashma, tete mankutach. I am heaven.
The world waits for a miracle. The heart longs for a little bit of hope. Oh come, Emmanuel. The child prays for peace on earth, and she's calling out from a sea of hurt. Oh come, Emmanuel. sound of love, come down, Emmanuel. Here's the song for the suffering. Here's Messiah, the Prince of Peace has come. He has come, Emmanuel.
Heaven on earth, we are the paradise. Fusham yarahutri trikalamasama. And as this light continues to move down, healing the hips, healing the knees, the calves, the feet, the ankles, moving out of the feet, ankles, all the way spiraling down into the center earth mother. And through her center earth core, there is another spiral gateway into the new earth frequency, the crystal frequency that is being laid and foundations being grown every minute of every day. Samsukyana Masama, we anchor into that right here, right now, that paradise on earth, that Eden, Malaka, Mihitriata, that Yeshua brought us to that first day. Sumala, Kiyama Kalamasano Uram Dravekiakate. Thank you. I am the light of the world. I am the light of Christ. This light beams out of me into my field. And as you breathe, it's as if you're just bringing it out more and more into your house, your room, your community, your village, your town, your city. And you're breathing it out now into the world. And each of us, as we breathe it out, we're connecting with each other. And we're connecting with the Christ at the center. We be all that we be. We are all that we be. Samasamani Masama Toramte. Thank you. Miracles abound. Miracles are at our fingertips as we continue to infuse more and more. Lahalam Almin. Amen.